6. Oh my god, dude, really? Well, I guess a Taz didn't help you out there. Bruh, hydrations from a Taz, that is strong. Wizardry right here.
All strings attached.
Okay, that was a pretty nice game. Hello, welcome to the stream. Have you ever seen or even thought of the combo? Oh my bruh. Who else would try it if not me, right? I'm showing it one time. That is how you win games right now. How are you doing there? This dude will have nightmares today. That was not even close, right? Top 100. So today we are playing this deck, which is a new recent edition of a BBU Succ Death Knight. And the idea here is that you actually play a rainbow, a previous rainbow, not like a runes rainbow, but like a rainbow spell schools, right? For you to have a Razzle-Dazzler, and you trigger, like, this specific battle cry with a lot of spells that you got, like from Frosty Décor, like a frost spell. You have like a shadow spell here. You have a fire spell. You have a lot of interesting like combinations for you to actually boost your Razzle-Dazzler overall and boost your presence on the board like as soon as turn 7. We played something like this about like 3 months ago or even more, where the control meta was kind of like, all-around Razzle-Dazzler when it came to a DK. And this time, this kind of like archetype was a little bit boosted because you still have an Azera, you still have a Killjoy, you still have like a Headless Horseman for you to have a really strong late game. To win that out, and you still have like a lot of board clears overall going on for you. But this specific archetype removes the usual combo of a Wild Pyro plus Poison Breath, which is like, kind of like concerning. But I've seen this deck like, kind of like performing for some people. That is not like my personal brew. I would actually like, work on that stuff a little more if I have to. But as it is for now, I kind of want to try that out, like what works for people. And this deck is kind of like interesting. Like before, I always used like, my own decks like for Death Knight, but this time I kind of want to try something new. I kind of want to try something where what people came out with, and maybe make it stronger after all. If I like it, if I like the archetype so far. And kind of like I tried the buttons for an FFU, for example, to make a real aggressive deck like with Razzle-Dazzler and stuff. It was my idea initially to actually include the buttons and like include all of those like rainbow spells so far like in your deck to be aggressive. But I didn't try it in a control variation of the deck, and being control Death Knight might actually do the trick. You still have like an Azera here, and Azera X to trigger a Charlotte Razzle, for you to have like a strong boost after you can kind of like play it so far, like clear boards, have huge minions and all of that good stuff. But the Sack variation of it actually has like all of those Infested Breath and stuff like this. I would actually like, try to play around, like if you're watching this on YouTube probably, and thinking about like developing a deck like this. I would actually like start with something like Hideous Husks and Infested Breath to like, to be substituted for the usual combo of a Pyromancer plus a Poison Breath. But I'm not sure like if it works better, like because there are a lot of aggro decks, and those liches actually help you out to clear early boards, and Wild Pyro plus applies plus a Poison Breath is kind of like 2 cards that you need. And here, like with a section shenanigan, you don't really need like multiple cards. You just like need these cards for you to clear boards efficiently, which is kind of strong. And Shreds by itself is kind of like a good idea for you to have like all those kind of like small minions with Morbid Swarm and like Creature of Madness and like Dreadhound for you to clear like early boards so far. Okay, come on. So yeah. Kind of want to try that out. If you guys like like what I do right there, try to find like all the most interesting decks right now on the ladders that exist, and try them out for you to understand like how well they do. Make sure to hit that like button, and maybe a sub. Maybe you'll enjoy even more videos. And who knows, maybe just maybe if you win a lot of games, you will also check the join button. But for now, let's jump right in. Yes, a worm. Well, I've seen what? hydration warriors so far, like a lot of hydration warriors so far on the ladder. And against the hydration warrior, corpse explosion is kind of like your main board clear here, which is a little concerning. Because you need to deal with 3 Tortolas. You need to deal with 3 Tortolas. And I'm not sure that we can actually do that. Well, with strats we can deal with one. With one after the first hydration, right? With strats we can deal with that. That is not a problem. We have a really strong late game setup, as it is for us. New effects, okay. Headless Horseman. Well, we have a lot of interest in, like, you know, cards with here for us, but oh, Sneed is nice, actually. Sneed is nice. I guess we're going for it. Like, we can draw a dragon and a beast here too. We can draw like a couple, right? We don't really have more logs on. But a Sneed is probably better. You can actually high roll, right? You can actually high roll there. But drawing 2 cards is kind of like, you know, it's kind of important for us. Maybe it's better. Maybe it's kind of better though. Just cycle through deck a little faster. For us to get it Sisless out earlier. Yeah, I should go for him. But Sneeds, my dude. Sneeds is extremely important, I would say.
Stop and smell the flowers.
Well, we do what we gotta do, right? Let's draw, I guess. Let's draw, I guess. Have a Frosty Décor and Gorgonzormu for the next turn. Like, we have to choose between 2, basically, right now, considering like what we have in our hand here. We need to draw Headless Horseman as fast as possible to deal with the first Tortola. Okay, don't need to kill him. Thank you. Morbid Swarm here. Okay. That's pretty good. And that's pretty good. Let's deal 4. Let's do a Gorgonzormu, and let's deal a little damage here. We're kind of like applying the pressure so far, which I like. The only problem is that he has a Zillion Tortola somewhere to gain like billion health. Hostile, okay. And safety goggles for a little extra push right there. Desecration zone, okay. Good to know, bro. So hero power for 4 damage, destruction, and a sanguine is kind of like an option here, which is decent, I would say. Okay.
Do not touch. Do not touch.
Okay. Seems like fun. Morbid Swarm, another sanguine. Okay. Okay. Let's see what is out there. Well, as I said, against Mr. Hydration, the only thing I fear is a Tortola, unfortunately. Everything else is just like kind of whatever. Zilliax is like, you know, hams, all the good stuff, like no one cares about that. The only thing that matters is a Tortola, because, you know, corpse explosion, even if we can deal with one. Oh my, we actually have a Killjoy right now. Do we dare? We have a Razzle-Dazzler here. Might have fine to actually activate it. I guess without Razzle-Dazzler is not really a good idea.
I'm thinking.
I'm not sure if Killjoy is kind of like good, because the Zilliax will just like probably trade into too much. Huge minions might not like actually do the trick. We need a Sus. We need a Headless Horseman. I guess it's too early, right? So what about Hideous Husk? Hideous Husk is fine.
I'm thinking.
You know, when I think about it. He has a couple of brawls, so... Can do a Morbid Swarm for 4 damage. We have to waste our resources so far. Let's go. They're like straining kind of like a weasel. You know, has to think about that stuff. Chill more, okay. Don't clear the board and it's a GG. Okay. Not a GG yet. And he ate a second one, right? Yeah, he ate the second one, unfortunately for us. Can do a full board of those liches. If you want to. That's 20 health, by the way. That's a 4 cost. This cost is not possible for us from here.
I'm thinking.
We can draw a couple of Sanguine first, like for example. Another Infested, maybe a Hero Power. That sounds nice. There's a narrow reach for us, Razzle-Dazzler. Not really that strong, but I miss there is. Okay, let's just do this for now. Nice. 5 HP boom. If only he didn't like kill his customer, he'd be dead like 100% though. Oh, Fire Axe is strong though. Face? No? Watcher? Well, if he fails to, you know, to clear, well, I guess there's a too low of chance for this to happen, but like, you know, if he failed to clear, we'll just like kill him, yeah. We need just like 2 more of those guys, right? How do you copy this stuff? Oh, yeah, it's with a dark gift, right? You can do a frost spell here. Like, who cares? I kind of need 6 drops from here, just like for the pain, you know, possibility of a hero's house to win the game instantly. I guess. It's fire and nature here. I mean, it's shadow and nature here. It's 10 from here. 11 damage max. Oh, that's unfortunate. We can do a couple of Warlock breaches, which is not that like bad. But I guess like a Frosty Décor or something that we have to do. Something that we have to do here. All the problem is that our turn sucks in such a case. Okay, let's go for him. We kind of need to update like a Razzle-Dazzler here. Let's do this and this, and let's go. Still trying on Weasel here, so he has to like respond somehow. He's at 3 HP, and his minions usually have like a lot of health so for him. You might just like roll a 6 drop of Hero's Husk and just like kill him instantly though. Well, not now. But if we top deck an Infested Breath and roll a Hero's Husk. Still not, right? Still not. We'll see, we'll see. We will see. Razzle-Dazzler is now like really pretty good, I would say. Corpse Explosion, yet another one. Maybe we should actually play that. Just before like a Tortolum. And go for an Ancient of Yore, just to cycle through the deck a little. We're kind of like ahead of cycling through the deck, which is really important for us. We'll have 9 cards in such a case. That's just strong. I guess that's fine. Let's do that. Let's, you know, let's not rush things out. We have a cheese here, which is growing. We might get a couple of 10 drops here and there, you know, from a cheese at some point. And those might actually do some dirt stuff. As soon as like a Toto doesn't come out, like we're fine. Like he probably waits for it. He doesn't have one. He has a Zill and a Ham right now in his hydration. I guess, like, you know, he needs a turtle like badly there. But we'll see if he found it though. I guess if he did, he would actually play it. He didn't have a brawl before, by the way. He could have drawn it, right? Well, it has a couple of minions, by the way. Maybe Razzle-Dazzler next turn is really good. Turn around. That's painful zone. But that's 10 damage into your face potentially, you know? It's huge. $15 with a Charlandra Zell, 20. A little off, right? Okay, forget about it. Bob the bartender. Well, I don't have such a toy though. He burns us a card, right? Okay, let's hope not to burn wood. Headless Horseman or Razzle-Dazzler, right? Or Azil, or... well, Izera is whatever. Izera is whatever. Razzle-Dazzler is really strong here. I need space for 5 was space for 5. I kinda want to kill them.
Let me think a second.
Let's see what the Razzle-Dazzler actually brings us here, I guess. We can do hero power first, like if we want to. I don't like that though. Let's just like hope for Razzle-Dazzler to be good. But if we don't really high roll, we have like a full board of nothingness, so we actually have to do a hero power here first, right? 7 plus 2. Not enough for a land. Oh, let's go. Let's do something like this. Let's hope for a rush minion. Didn't get it, okay. Didn't get it though. Well, we're still like trying lethal here, obviously, but I guess he has like a lot of board clears. But it says it's not playable yet. He went for it because it's an important card. I guess that's a fire. That's the one. The version I showed like was a fire egg, and usually they don't really even like run it in their deck. At least something of ours actually stands out. At least that happens for us, okay. Bulwark is in the way though. Ghostface, 10 cards yet again, Zombum. I guess Narrow Breach is fine here. Let's force another board clear. This is almost playable, by the way. Buttons and Bob. Bob is actually, you know, something for us. We kind of need it. Let's go, because he has it says now. Our says. Okay, let's see what's up. Let's see what's up, Brim. We're trying lethal? No, not really. Well, we kind of do, like with Charlandra, alright? He doesn't know that, though. And doesn't matter. Why didn't you train into one of those? Not sure. Oh, because he didn't care. Guess he didn't care, okay. Okay, it says it's playable now. Do you bait it out? With the cheese? They're biting out with a cheese zone. Still need a Heartless Horseman. We can do a zone. Can do a zone. Activate the Shaladders all this way. For cheap rain. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go. I'm not ready for it, so you know, I kind of want like a delicious cheese to actually be 10 cost for potential for a lot of damage with a prod on Drakes. If he has something cheap out, like he has one more Rat somewhere, and somewhere in his deck probably. Oh, here's it says. Oh, nice. Actually, I got it out. Interesting. Now I'm ready, right? Now I'm ready. Top deck of a Headless Horseman? Nah, in your dreams, bro. In your dreams. And here is, you know, how we get it says back. So here's how we get it says back. And the cheese comes out. Oh my god, that is stronger. That is much stronger than I expected, even. Let's go with a hero power. And skip a turn, probably. I guess why not? Okay. Not perfect hits, but it is what it is. Still a strong board so far. Has a lot of mana, by the way. He might not even have a Killjoy in his variation of the deck. Might not have a Killjoy, might not have a Sis, you know, second one. We still do have that stuff. I guess he board clears, right? Goes for a brawl, second one. Second brawl there. We still have like a couple of useless cards, like Buttons, Dreadhound. Razzle-Dazzler is really nice. Headless Horseman is really nice here. Well, here's a second Sis, like his own one, right? How do you get a +5/+5? Increased stats, okay, nice. There's something from my all you can eat. It might be Marine. It might be a Marine. Sometimes like Zerana Marine. Like if that is exactly the list that I showed. Let me see, bro. Maybe it's a Tolobism. Oh, he has only one minion and he will draw him. Get 2 copies. Here's a Marine. The Tola is a beast, so that it's not at the Tola. But what are you up to, though? Killjoys are really bad? Not sure. Not sure, though. Well, we have it says, you know? Maybe I should wait for Zerg's Crown to come out, actually. He has a hydration somewhere. But he still needs to play Totola there. Still needs to play Totola. Maybe it's Sisless is kind of like a fine idea here. Sisless, Creature of Madness, Shaladders Auto Prepare. How many cards do we throw out? Like 5 mana, 12, 4, minus. Well, we have enough room, right, for it? Okay, let's go.
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction.
Let's see.
My hand is full.
Oh, minus a brawl. That is, you know, that is important. That's a huge threat on the board for him. Xerx's Crown is not like really that high, though, but Hydration Station without it at all. Interesting. Interesting, okay. He will lead probably Razzle-Dazzler here, right? Well, he might help us out. Eat like a button or a Dreadhound. One of the two useless cards that are left in our deck zone. Increase the chances for us to actually draw an update over. Well, we kind of need to do it first though. Okay, minus this one. Okay, on the Razzle-Dazzler for us. Okay, this is pretty strong so far for us. Corrupted from here. Like, how do we deal 2 damage right now? This is kind of like probably for control of the board. We can kill it with a 1-2 here with a buff as well. Pretty sweet. Let's go. I could do this obviously. He could get, well, I'm not sure like what he gets here actually. I'm a little confused. It's a room for 6 actually. That's a lot. That's a lot though. Hero power plus this, plus a full board of a Razzle-Dazzler. Okay, sounds nice. Unfortunate. Do we like do a couple extra damage here? Not sure. Not sure zone. Let's leave it as it is. We'll draw like one. Only abundance right now, right? We don't really care about that card. We're still like trying to least lead again, so he doesn't have like a second Sis, he doesn't have a second Brawl. Has a Hydration Zone. Well, here you go. Where's that Totola, bro? Are you not running it? Really? Like, what is happening out there? Need to fight? Where's a Kyoji then? Probably can only have it like a Headless Horseman finally. Let's see what is up. Come on, bro. Like, I'm not sure like why is he like the deck with the total though. -1, okay. Okay, now we're all right. Now we're all. How much damage do we have left? Like, you know, max 10, 15, 20 with this. Still need 12. We can try to go for damage into space from Dream Planner's FRS. Maybe we'll find something interesting. Something like a Bloodlust. Bloodlust plus 12, 26. Yet not enough, right? And a Wind Fury, a couple of Wind Furies. Nah, not really. It's kind of like too cheeky though. Don't really have a draw. We can disrupt this stuff. Just to like return it. Like, I'm not sure. Like, he has his X-Con still, right? Let's just do this just to be safe, I guess.
Have you filled out the paperwork?
On the battlefield.
All strings attached.
Just for damage, man. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, I burned it. Nice. Awesome. Well, this will not take like a fatigue damage there. Unfortunately. I forgot about this stuff. But he actually gives us a card. Actually had to drop that off, right? Fortune. Or like do +5. Maybe. Well, it's still fine. He might not have a kill unit still. He cannot like even afford to play it, I guess. He has like a billion mana, but he faces a lot of damage right now. Like, I don't really want to go for an all-in here, unfortunately. For damage into his face, it's too much. Golden Cobble. His whole hand is garbage, really?
Astonishing.
She found a kill, really? Oh, come on, man. That would be hard, though.
Mistakes of the
Oh, he found a way out. Don't tell me about like a kill in here, dude. No. That's garbage. That's kind of garbage too. Oh, we still have like a huge board here. Okay. Now let's go. Well, I guess let's go, right? Let's play this stuff. That's actually like, I like the idea that I play a DK deck that I'm not like used to. I'm kind of like, you know, each time I actually make a deck, I kind of like make it for my own, you know? Oh my god, that's strong. Hydration is not yours? Nice. Well, I still have a corpse exploding here, Brim. 0 cares in the world zone. You can do whatever you want. 2 turns into the future. It shouldn't be out yet, right? Oh, give me the way to clear the board, man. Fine here. Thank you. So he sends 6 minions into the abyss, right? So this is fine, like for us. Okay. Let's go. Let's go, Bram. We have a Dorian here, which is true, by the way. Here's the Xerx's crown for him, okay. Let me see it. Might find a Killjoy, bro. I'm not sure. Like, do you even go for it? You're kind of low. Fire Rack is strong, by the way. 20 mana, bro. 20 mana zone. For him. Oh my god, and a Supernova instantly? Dude. Oh, come on, draw cards. Come on, please draw cards. Oh, long. Please draw. Draw. Just like draw. Just each card is a draw, please. Come on. No? I'm asking too much? Am I asking too much here? Supernova, bro. Really? And he even discarded like a really bad one. Well, it's not like that bad, but you know. Discard a random fire spell. I would appreciate if he discarded something like, you know, costly there. Trap 1 random card in your opponent's hand. Who cares, so? Ooh, imagine like him actually trapping something huge. Oh my god. Strong. Another discard. Bro, you're so all in, as I see, right? You're so all in there. Oh. So many ways to clear the board. Do I even want that? It has like a couple of more legendaries. 3 from here, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god, dude, really? Well, I guess a Taz didn't help you out there. Bro, hydrations from a Taz, that is strong. That was actually strong. Never thought of it, actually. You're going for, well, as I said like before, this variation of a Fire Rack Hydration Warrior is is actually the deck that I showed probably kind of like yesterday or something. And the Hydration Warriors these days might not run this and might not run a Killjoy. And it turned out he actually added like added a Cis there, excluded Tortola. And you know, and you can go for a Kyojin. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure if that is like, you know, if that is the way to go. The Tolle is really strong these days. I guess in the end he ended up like with what? With chemical spills and stuff like this. We're actually dead in this game, in this you know, in this matchup, because he will have can plush, and we have no way to actually deal with that. We can actually concede right now. Like, let's see if that is an imbue. I guess nothing else is playable, but let's see if that is an imbue, and if it is, we can just, like, you know, skip that one. Like, no matter what we do, we can not like outlast like an imbue stuff. He will still have like a can plush till turn 7 or something. In the worst case, right? Turn 7, 8, something like this. I guess that's an imbue with a Pirate Sanctuary though. Well, we can try, you know, but I'm not sure. +2/+2. Metal Cries triggered twice. Nah, that's garbage. Let's go on the board a little. Like, the only way for us to actually win this is to rush him out before he can actually do something and force a king flush. And force a king flush. And that's about it. It is Husk. Well, this gives us options, but to try at least, right? To try at least. Do we destroy a T2 here? Just for him not to like destroy one of those? We'll probably do so. Sanguine Infestation next turn, after that a coin into Hideous Husk and another Hideous Husk. And if that is not enough, we're dead, right? Bird watching, still tries to find, really? Still does. Maybe he tries to find a copy. I don't believe like there's any other like, you know, beast plate right now in an imbue hunter. You have like more than enough imbues. He found another imbue, okay. Well, okay. Oh, that was strong. That was strong. Okay, let's see. Need to deal with that guy. Where he just has to be really good. The only you know, good stuff that we have right there is that they have only a couple of board clears, which is like deal 2 damage to everything, which is not enough for him to actually deal with the Hideous Husk. And if he is like, you know, really far behind on the board, he might be forced to actually do a king plush. Oh, he found a bursting shot, obviously. Like, why not? And perfect hits, and yeah. Another Sanguine. Well, we're going for it anyway. We're not like we have a choice. Might still force out a king plush. He might not have like a copy. And that might be crucial for him. One prey to destroy one, fine. Bird watching tries to find the guy has it copies. Okay. Can hit the zone. Blessing, fine. Glacier Shard, no one cares. Okay. Another one? I guess so. Because, like, why not? Well, we're kind of forcing a king flush here, because next turn he's dead. He has to copy and do a king flush here. He'll not kill us, but has to do it. All you can need. That's some new brew out there. Ranger chilling in an imbue hunter. What is up with you, though? What do you want from a warrior this bad? Hand buffs? But why? But like, why would you want a hand buff there? Oh, here's a copy, okay, obviously. Making flush for 15. Obvious stuff, and he has still like that card in his deck zone. And we are kind of forced to do a corpse exploder, right? Well, that's unfortunate. Remove one, he has one more. But he needs to find like yet another guy who copies. It's not like a problem for him actually. Not like that is a problem though. Okay, fine. It's not like we have a choice here, right? It's not like we have a choice. Oh, Custom Enforcer is actually pretty good. Custom Enforcer is actually pretty good.
I will hunt you down.
Okay. You see it, then. Have another copy now? The power triggers twice. 21 damage. Okay, interesting.
Come now.
Oh my god, wow.
What in
Wow.
tarnation?
Turn 8, 3 king plushes, huh? Nice. Wow. Oh yeah, without threats, unfortunately. This deck actually doesn't run those. So we have a couple of options here, right, to consider. Like if we remove Hidden Husks and Infested Breath, both versions, we can actually impute Wild Pyros plus a Poison Breath. But what can we like remove for 2 copies of Duress here, for example? Something like Morbid Swarms, right? Something like Morbid Swarms.
Versus Malfurion.
Gorgonzormu is kind of like interesting right now, as it is for me. It feels nice. Against the warrior, it was a really strong card. Really strong. Nature, Frost, Fire, and a Shadow. Buttons actually draws us 4 cards. Oh my god. That's strong. Against an imbue. Oh, it's interesting how we can deal with an imbue zone. The last time I actually played a Control Death Knight against an imbue, we were able to play till the end of their deck, and they still lost. But we don't really, this time we don't have that many board clears as we did before. And that is a little concerning, though. And the buttons draws too much right now, unfortunately, I guess. Dreadhound. I still want to cremate him. Well, I still can. Incendious, oh my god. That, ooh, that is strong though. Okay, let's go. Let's try that out. Let's try that out. That is a strong guy. Even with a loser, so nice. That's a really strong dude. But the buttons draws 4, that's too much. I guess we need a Gorgonzormu here, maybe. Sanguine Infestation is not like really that crazy. I kind of want it after like an Incendious. To potentially like, you know, clear boards. Do we develop a cheese like right away?
I'm thinking.
I don't believe like 2 Dreadhounds are actually really good here, so let's just like develop a cheese. But he has like already a 5-5 on turn 3, right? That's strong for him. Already a 5-5 heal power on turn 3. Now it's turn 4 and he'll probably have like a something like a 6-6 or even better. Which is strong now then. A lot of senses, no one cares. Well, I guess someone does, like me here. As a 5-5, okay? Strats. Strats is interesting. Strats is interesting. Can we clear here? 4? No, not really, right? Is that an Incendious turn? Well, we kind of need corpses here. Maybe that's a delicious cheese turn, by the way. That's a lot of damage. Is that even an Incendious? It feels like not. It feels like we have to do something else.
I'm thinking.
Can drastically reduce the damage like with a Dreadhound here. But it's still not a clear. I guess if he doesn't have like a lethal right away, he might still clear in Incendious here. Which might be actually strong. But we will not have corpses in other case. Do you risk like this? Might actually bring those like a little lower. Let's go. Let's just risk it. I'm not sure. Plus we might just like draw interruptions in. Might just like draw it. He doesn't have like a lethal here right away on the spot. This might actually save us 12 health. Plus 1. Found all the damage in the world like from some parasynthes here. Well, happens, right? We could reduce the damage like to what, to 10 and be at 12 without developing a board. Not sure, I kind of think like the risk worth it. Not sure. Oh, you know, who knows. In the long run, it's probably a better turn, but like on this spot, it's not. So it's fine. Gorgonzormu. Maybe our turn was actually cheese plus threats. When I think about it, we could roll a town. Could roll a town against a warrior, where's one? Strats is not like this good, because against a warrior we kind of want strats only after hydration. Yeah, probably as a turn was to actually do a cheese plus strats. That was the only potential way to actually clear full board, as I think of it. Okay, there was like a really small chance for it, but it could happen. Like for example, we roll 3 towns and we clear the full board. Or even Dreadhound plus like something, just like for an extra minion, that's it. Something with a rush, right? Something with a rush and we clear board 2, a couple of towns and we clear the board. Yeah, could be the case. Could be the case. Armor up, okay. Dreadhound, fun. A previous time against a warrior, we understood like that Hero's Husk is actually does really well against like the you know, overall health total of those guys. And at some point we were actually trying lethal with just like, you know, his husks there. A little breach. Let's probably do this for now. I kind of like the idea, man. He'll probably trade off into a T1. Mm-hmm. All good. Sanguine is not that strong. Cannot like finish off a 4-4. Unfortunate, man. What do we do in this turn? Probably Cremate. Maybe if we find like an Infested Breath, that can be awesome. Or Dreadhound, or Morbid Swarm, right? No, Morbid Swarm is not that great. But yeah, we can actually get 2 corpses here. No problem. So Morbid Swarm kind of clears at least. Yeah, he even gives us a one. So Morbid Swarm is now like a real good top deck. Didn't happen for us. So I guess a Cremate is fine. Oh, the 8 hands. The 8 hands. Nah, it's too greedy. His deck will be full of his stones and full of his win conditions. This is nice, actually. With a 2-2 copy. Pretty sweet. If you ask me. A lot of draws. Should not actually repeat the same mistake like in the previous matchup. Have to actually go with the Headless Horseman as fast as possible, probably. New heights for him. Well, at least not a chemical spilling into a Tortola. Thank you for that stuff. Well, feels like he's smart, right? Let's go. Feels like a smart guy out there. By the way, new heights. He's a little faster with a mana. Well, it depends like heavily when he plays out at Tortola, I would say. Like this overall matchup. Razzle-Dazzler is actually really strong right now.
Find me in the dream.
Don't have a shadow, a loser here. Interesting. That's a nice choice. Nice choice of a card. Hero power, force, and a 4 mana after. I don't like it. Airlock breach. Strong. Strong efficient. Here's Husk.
I'm thinking.
Maybe. I mean, maybe. And I guess Airlock breach is just like stronger. It's a 10 times stats on the board. Here's Husk is like much lower.
Take him, cheesy.
But we can do like this. We can, you know, trade a 4-3 into a 4-5 and just like play Here's Husk. Kills that off. Have a 2-4 on the board. This way it's a little better. Maybe a 4-3, you know, like even worse living though.
Let me think a second.
In such a case, that is like a 4-3 plus a 3-5. 7-8 plus a couple. Oh, that's kind of strong too. Let's probably go for it. Maybe not. Maybe yeah. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's try that out. I only consider this because we have like a Sanguine Infestation. He might just like not have responses right now in his hand. He might just like go for a Sanguine Infestation and do a lot of damage to him. This way. 5 costs on a cheese, okay.
Find me in the
Another
dream.
loser, interesting. And a quality assurance, okay, that's fine. You can get the towns he wanted, so. Infested Breath. Oh, that's strong. It's really strong. You might play Azil right now, right? Sanguine to draw a couple.
Let me think a second.
Hero Power Nostalgic. To draw 5. There's that Infested Breath. Some damage. Okay, this is a little better, I think. I think this is a little better. We kind of have like a slight problem out there, but you know. Slight problem of a lot of cards in our hand. But that's a lot of damage then. And kind of like a really good board development, he needs an infiltrator, right now to clear the board. Or something like a ball. Azil is not that great for him. But he destroys a husk. Again, that's strong too. He destroys a husk this way. Buttons, if only. Brutal, bro, I know. Not sure why he played Azil this way. It feels like I have to play Razzle-Dazzler in such a case to respond to that stuff.
I'm thinking.
It feels like that. At least. Well, okay.
She's so boring.
It is what it is. No, I don't really have a nature spell. Only a Letters out there. We need to draw it with the buttons, but we still need like tons of mana for it to be even good. But this is a lot of damage. And it's kind of like a lot of strat. Might actually find a way to kill him if he's not careful. Is it enough pressure for him to actually consider hydration there on this spot? Like if he didn't find Tola, but he didn't? Okay, obviously. Because why not? Obviously. 15 damage to Tola, not even close to be enough though. Not even close to be enough.
They need space.
Take your time.
They need space.
Take your time.
Out of my eyes on me!
What do we do here? Don't really want to buttons because we will overdraw like crazy. Killjoy is out of the question. We still have like a lot of powerful cards here for board clears. Is it really like a Creature of Madness here? So weird. Let's just do that. I'm having too many cards here, I have to throw them out.
What separates dream from
Zone Drum, okay. Oh, so that is a dragon, dragon warrior with hydrations, obviously. Destroy friendly minion, game, okay. It's pretty nice. Nice combos, bro. I would say.
Take Take your time.
Okay, let's go for Zill. Casual Zill, good to go. Casual Zill, good to go. Honorable kill, bro. Let's see a random dragon. Oh my. It helps him out, then. This actually helps him out. Do we care? Do we dare? Not really. Maybe. I kind of want him to play Hydration here. There you go, bro. Kind of want him to actually play that stuff. Show me the Hydration, bro. That you desperately wanted to play in this deck. Just a brawl. Interesting. If any of our minions actually survive, the brawl is not really that good. Oh, come on, man. Because the death rattle of a bark tree, you know. Nice combos, bro. What are those? Like, what am I playing? Even playing against them? What bonus draws us here? Cremate, Corpse Explosion, or Strats, and there's also 3 cards. We can actually play it. Buttons plus Airlow Breach. Well. Cremate, Razzle-Dazzler, and Strats. Okay, Strats is nice. I mean, why not? Let's go for this. Couple of 10 drops for us from a delicious cheese after. Nice stuff. Well, if he has a hydration, he'll probably go for him because he has like a location right now. Can I really do that? Oh, come on. The combos to actually get a Killjoy out of our hand here. Strong. I showed this card like before, probably like in an empty hand DK that I tried like and created myself there. Yeah, he has a Killjoy, and dude, you gotta be kidding me. So he rolls 33% to actually like destroy our board, so that we don't really have like, you know, a tree out there. And he rolls 33% to get a Killjoy out and go for a late game in such a case, right? Well, that's nice to know. That's nice to know, though.
I'm thinking.
Razzle-Dazzler. Didn't play a Shadow yet. Maybe I should go for Razzle-Dazzler at some point. But I need to play something. Something like a delicious cheese here is fine, I guess. Let's go for this guy for now. Cremate. Let's see what is out. Copies of one attack icon and one cost. Okay, fine. It's a value. Who cares? That's value. Who cares, right? We need some, you know, some strat overall. It's actually a pity for us to draw this after he actually plays a kill. You don't hear him. That's well, yeah, who cares? I will get like Dreadhounds from my trim. Dreadhounds.
I found a new source of power.
Yeah, that's this can actually give you a Tortola, right? If you play one. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Need to find a way to play show letters over here. How do we do that? Let's play this for now. Live dangerously, then. Let's go, bro. Let's just play this guy. Oh, that's pretty nice. Man, I kind of want this draw. I kind of want this draw though. Let's clear that stuff for now. What are your hydrations though? You probably have 2 hydrations. Like you should have 2 hydrations in your hand. What about board clears? Do you have access? Because like hydration is not like this strong. Still need to play actual ladders at some point. Come on, bro. How do we do that? We need to throw away so many cards. We need strats to clear first. Oh, nice one. Nice 4-8, bro. So he has just like 1 hydration here, right? And that's it. And maybe it's us. Just maybe. Am I seeing it right? Probably so.
Thorns from shadow.
Probably I am. Nah, not this way. I actually had to trade off in another win. We'll find them. Lander zone. Okay, finally. Okay, finally, zone. Oh, here's a shadow zone, too. Well, sister is fine. Could have a 6-6 with Sanguine Fury for 12 extra damage. Fortunately. Made a mistake. I was thinking about like it having like a Death Rattle procced after, but who knows. 8 AD, fine. No, we're keeping a dream for something huge. This is not a Izera for us. Awesome. We need a room for 6 from that, right? We need a room for 6. Let's see what is out there. Oh, that's strong. That is strong. Let's do this for now. And a Drake. Let's force that says if he has one. Hell, Headless Horseman somewhere in our deck. I guess he should have, like, he should never actually go for it. He doesn't have access in his hand. He should never actually do that. Well, by the feeling of it, he doesn't have it though. Interesting. Mm. Ancient of Yore, 1/1 copy, nice. Okay, let's go some. Couple of Ancient of Yours. Let's go. Let's try the one shot. Nice. Probably do this anyway. Just get on the board with something like this. Battle Cries triggered twice, no, not trillion. This is fine.
All strings attached.
Well, let's go. He still needs to have like another hydration. Oh, come on, 0 minions. He still needs like another hydration hero. Oh, we should win this game, right? It should be a winnable. Like just a top deck for a random demon is like doesn't do it. Like you have to show your assist list right now, I guess. It's weird, like on this, weak board, like he has to play something. Last test or last hydration? Come on, let me see. Observer mysteries, no one cares. Armor up, and that's it, really? It seems like it. Seems like it. We have only one minion, which is a Dreadhound, unfortunately. You have to concede, man. There is like 0 way. Yeah, kind of like wasting my time here, only. As it is for now. Corpse explosion. Let's go for this guy.
All strings attached.
My duty fulfilled.
Let's launch just to increase the pressure here. Okay, let me see it.
My cards are low. Where did they go? No cards are left. I am bereft.
Counter spell, okay. 15 damage on the board, still have access. Some random and undead like each turn, pretty good. Oh, come on, bro. Like, if that is not access and a hydration, I'm not sure like what I do in this game right now. Basic bodybuilder, really? You waited for it all along, like all this time? So he has only 1 card left. Can be access, not sure. Not sure. You can throw this away into his hand. Like, who cares about this? I see what I get out there. Nice. Okay. Seems like we're good to go. Let me see what it says, bro. Adaptive amalgam, okay. And the fearless. And still didn't play innocent. 29 damage, man. You're almost out of resources here. It's heavily a mistake, alright? Okay. We'll know. Let me see how it is a mistake, bro.
Mysterious school, what is your wisdom?
You're still dead, son. What is it? What is this last card that you have out there? I'm not sure. Maybe a clutch? He would actually play that with an adaptive. Maybe a brawl, not a brawl, not any board clear. Not sure. Like, it has to be hydration. Like, why would you go for a Killjoy here? As soon as he actually saw a Killjoy on our side of the board, he just like went for it. Not sure. Not sure. Yeah, he's just like simply wasting my time here, obviously. Is he Russian or something? I guess the mistake was him actually thinking he got us, right? It was a Killjoy and all with a dirt right here.
All strings attached.
Okay, that was a pretty nice game. Overall, like, the deck performed pretty well. But we have like a really dead matchup against like a Hunter, for example, and there are a lot of Hunters right now. So I guess we have to put in 2 dirt rats right now, like in this deck. And the lack of Pyromancer and Poison Breath, like, just didn't have like the effects that I actually thought of, like a detrimental effect, like of having like less board clears. Strats actually do the trick. Like, strats actually are enough for you to clear at least some board, same way that you could actually do that with a Wild Pyro plus a Poison Breath. But a Wild Pyro and the Poison Breath was a little better against an Imbue Druid, for example, right? So it's something to consider. I would actually play around and just like try to substitute a couple of cards here and there. Maybe a Morbid Swarm, a Hideous Husk, and a couple Infested Breaths, for example, for you to implement double Dirt Rats and Wild Pyro plus a Poison Breath combo double, right? But yeah, as far as this right now, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed the content out there. Make sure to hit that like button, hit the sub button if you are still watching, right? And maybe you'll check a join button too. But for now, that is it for the BBU Succ test time.